Good afternoon. Today I would personally be making D&D maps for the first players. And since I do not know where my last map went, I'm gonna start with a new one. You might think new ones are just bad because you do not have those wonderful ideas in the past. But seriously, it's wrong. It is as wrong as anything else in the world. Do you know why it's wrong? It's wrong because new days had new imagination. And new imagination leads to different stories. Different stories lead to better options. And better option leads to better story, which then leads to here. You might think, why do I always start with this big of a grid paper? Because it is average size to a lot of people. And this time we have a ruler which will help us. I'll divide it into different such as this. This is where the players will start. Because I do not really want to destroy my paper, I'll just place it down. There will be so this is an N, okay? And maybe there's some mystery in the N that the player needs to find. Maybe something magical, maybe something that is not magical, maybe some jewelry, maybe something that is not even shiny. I would prefer a box corner for this one because it is easier with only blocks. That is one entry. There's another entry here. And exit, whatever you want to call them. The walls are gonna be a bit thick. Well, that's what she said, but actually a bit thick. Or not as thick. Yeah, not thick at all. Like the previous one. The previous one, of course, is more like a... So, you can add some windows. To make this a good looking end. Now, depending on black and white, I have a feeling that everything's gonna go alright. And for that feeling, I think right now, back to the topic. If you guys ever thought of loneliness, you guys may be wondering if you guys get a pet. But that is not it. That is definitely not it, because you know why? It's just too much responsibility. I met a girl once who wants a pet more than a computer and blah blah blah. But the truth is, if she had that pet, she would right now be crying. Because pets only last a little while. Do you know why? Pets are the man's best friend. But soon enough, that someone will get bored. Because pets are just like pets. They can't do anything. Especially, you can't treat them like human. Of course, you can, but they wouldn't act like humans. So for the straight measure, I was thinking maybe we should find some people that are good for you, such as go on vacations, even though it costs a lot of money than like any pet does, but it'll help you relieve stress. Maybe you can take a break in Hawaii, like living in Airbnb. I mean, that's what I would do if I had any leftover money and free time. So you might be wondering, how would you know how much a average Airbnb costs in Hawaii? Well, I don't. I predict, such as Canada and let's compare Canada and China. China seems like every meal will be $50. While in Canada, the same meal is for $10 or $12. But sadly, Canadian money are 5 times the amount of Chinese money. So it might, for American dollars, it's a lot more expensive. Not a lot, but still more expensive than Canadian dollars. One way, you put your money into separate places. First place, family. You calculate your spending money, your outdoors money, and blah blah blah. Second, vacation. But you only put a little bit of money there. Do you know why? Because if you put too much, you can't, vacation turns into number 1. Third, bank. You put the rest of them in your bank. Fourth, a bit of money, cash in your house. These are 4 ways to use my money. For example, family, I would put an average 30 or 40%. Let's say I put 40%. On vacation, every time I put 5%. For the at home cash, I would put 15%. So adds up to be math. Math are just so annoying these days. But 40 plus 5 plus 15. So 60, and the rest, another 40 put it in the bank. This is what I would do because sometimes we use the money very irresponsibly. And you can go to your family and be like, I want, be like, Mom and Dad, can you like give me like some paycheck that I can use for spending outdoors eating? Of course your mom and dad can do that because it is their duty. So you So for example, every month So every month you can put like 5 tallies. 5 tallies means $50, which is a lot but not a lot. If you spend it in a day, you can't go outdoors for like eating anymore. You can also use this for buying stuff, but this is your main parents' bank account and food bank account. The other ones you can use your own money to do, buy things, but I would keep my money and no. So afterwards, there's another type called a storage. You store it somewhere and promise you wouldn't use it unless emergency. That will help you control your savings, blah blah blah. So you can put into 3 groups. Adult spending money, and saving money. Saving money, of course, needs to be the biggest. For example, you have $400. The adult spending money is $50. You still have $400. You can put 100 at spending and 300 as saving. But you don't have to like spend all of it in one day. You can but make sure you do not use like saving unless there is something very good happening and like it's your dad's birthday and you want to buy a birthday cake and blah blah blah. You can use it. But make sure not to spend any money until your money is back in your savings. That will allow you to like control your money bills. But if you slowly go back, like I'll put like I only want 200 for my savings, 150, $25, and you'll end up with $0. Zero. That's your only number if you want to go that way. So this is my lesson for today. Be careful of your spending money and your saving money. And I suggest you do not put any for the vacation money. Well, that is for your mom and dad, of course. You can put some for your own, but you can never, I don't think any child can, except for billionaires' child, can buy their own plane ticket and their own sweet house. Not house, but their own Airbnb. And they have fun. So maybe on a vacation you can. Maybe on a vacation you can straight on go. 别来了好像。
捷径都不会有的，就是你得自己锻炼。
It's kind of like, what if you're in a war? You're in a fighter jet with miniguns, but you only have like 500 bullets. For example, you only have 500 bullets. 2 500 bullets, and there are like, first of all, what would you shoot it on? What if like a swarm of geese suddenly flew by, and it is like a lot of geese, and it is distracting you, annoying you, not distracting you, annoying you. Would you fire or would you save it? Fire would be the easier option, but saving it is a better option. Because if you fire, like, if you try to kill all of the geese, you'll at least take 200 bullets. And suddenly, 5 fighter jets appeared in front of you. What do? You spend another 100 bullets targeting down 1 airplane, 2 airplane, 3 airplane. You have no bullets. You can only use flares. But you have 2 missiles. Oh no, you targeted like wrong and you missed. You're sitting ducks. Dogfighting is not the best way, unless you have a very supreme airplane and they all have crappy like F-14 or something like that. So this is my speech for today, and I hope you learned everything. Bye.